Hey Taurus, TT here. We're going to be taking a look at what you need to know over the next 7 days, what you need to be aware of, what energy you'll be dealing with over the next 7 days, and advice from Spirit. So if you're new, welcome to our growing love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. And if you are returning, welcome back, you guys. This message is going to be, or this week's energy for Taurus energy overall is going to be about, there's going to be a lot of things coming up as far as like childhood memories, inner child, things that may have been buried that are coming up. So emotions are going to be really running high this week. I feel like this week Taurus is going to be about processing heartbreak. It's going to be about processing betrayals of the past, whether that be your childhood, whether that be, you know, things that have hurt you. Your perception is going to be changing this week in regards to how you process those emotions and how you remove them. There's something about, I don't know why I'm hearing separation anxiety. So something to do with separation anxiety, but also trying to remain in alignment with your higher self and receive divine guidance this week. Okay, mastering yourself or mastering your emotions. So this is going to be, there's going to be a lot of energy that brings up like good times, bad times, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This could be, you know, memories of dealing with childishness. Okay. This also may be something to do with families that I'm hearing about. All right, you may be going through those processes in regards to going through your, like, recovering or remembering things that happened to you as a child. But overall, the energy this week is very healing. Okay, it's like really allowing you to be more rooted. So you may experience a lot of red, okay, root chakra things. The way that you eat as well is also going to be correlating this week. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people wanting to really focus on eating the right type of things that's going to help their body feel better every single day. Okay, a lot of different home practices or home rituals that you're doing is necessary. Okay, how do you process the pain? Seeing things from a higher perspective or from your higher self. All right, so let's get the overall energy this week. Let's get the energy that you need to know about this week. So they want you to know that anything that you want to do this week, you're going to be able to like overcome it. Okay. Walking away, resilience, the temple path, and great achievement. All right. Sometimes, you know, this could be a simple thing as normally you may respond to people in a very reactive way, but I feel like this way, instead of responding and just saying whatever you emotionally feel at that time, it's like instead you walk away and you look at things from a higher perspective and you come back to the situation and you're like, you know what, normally I would curse somebody out, but I'm not going to do that this time. Normally I would just think negative thoughts, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to look at my past and I'm going to see how this could become catastrophic if I allow it. This can become destructive if I allow it. So like that Five of Swords energy of, you know, this could be self-sabotaging things. I feel like you're going to be really focusing on not, you know, not entertaining the drama or not entertaining the self-destructive tendencies that you may have at times when you feel pain or you feel spited by somebody. All right, let's get the energy for the next 7 days for Taurus. Hold on. Next 7 days for Taurus, please, Spirit. What's going on? You got good luck coming in for you. All right. I love it. Decisions. All right. So Spirit is really helping you make the right type of decisions that leads you to a path of abundance. Okay. Whatever this is, it's a lot of good luck here. Whatever financial constraints that you were having due to a lack mentality or feeling like you've been spited or victimized by family or friends, that's being transmuted this week. Your higher self is teaching you how to, like I said, look at these experiences. Look at that higher self. How to look at these experiences of heartbreak and decide what you're going to do with it and not continue repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. So there's a major decision that you have coming up this week, and I feel like it's in regards to your work. Okay? Like, what do you want to work on first? What do you want to invest in first? All right, because 1 becomes 10, 10 becomes 100, 100 becomes 100,000, you know, things like that. So there's, like, Spirit is saying, you know, you may feel like you have not much right now, but it's about to multiply. You're about to have 10 pennies instead of 1. You're about to transfer, you know, that pain and put it somewhere. All right, transfer that grief and put it somewhere. So let's get some other cards here. So what is this in regards to for Taurus? This good luck coming towards Taurus. It says stop, break, pause, stagnation. All right, so you may need to take a break from something, okay? So you can process something. Like, it's okay to say you need time. It's okay to say you need time to focus, to make a decision. Give yourself time to make a decision so you can create a path open for yourself. All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have accidents. We all fall down. Danger, caution, energy. Accident. I'm also seeing that somebody this week could be getting a large payout, or this is a confirmation for you that you may get like a really large, like from a car accident or from an injury or slip and fall. You may, whatever was delaying any type of settlement that you've been waiting for from like a court case or something like that. I am seeing that someone is going to be experiencing like you finally get paid for some type of experience that you had, whatever your pain was. I heard boo-boo. Okay, so you may have like, this could have been like, oh, you kept falling down or feeling like you were doomed to experience the same cycle over and over again with this bicycle here. But it's like you stop focusing on the accident or what happened, and you make, like, you bring the luck, okay, from it, like the blessing in disguise. So for others of you, this is a blessing in disguise, where you stop focusing on the accident or how you got here, or like not wanting to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because, you know, like, this person looks like they're kind of upset at themselves that they got a scrape on their knee, right? But I feel like sometimes, Taurus, in the past, you may have sat there for a long time and beat yourself up about how you shouldn't have hurt yourself, how you shouldn't have fallen down, how you should have known better, how you could have prevented it. But in this situation, it's like you stop spinning that same narrative, and you're like on the bright side. On the bright side. It's like the divine is talking to you. Your higher self is like saying, look on the bright side. Stop that. See how that has been a stagnation for you. See how this has been something that's prevented you from experiencing good luck. Because it's almost like the narrative in your mind that you keep repeating, or you used to keep repeating about the incident and what happened to you itself, was the manifestation you were perpetuating. So it's like you stop focusing on the failures and you start making good luck manifest from that realization. Like, you know what? I got to stop creating these situations. I got to stop creating and manifesting these thoughts into reality. I got to complete that. And look at that. And I feel like you're going to excel. You have adventure here. It's like setting your sights high that I'm getting here. Passion, travel, exploration. You have a lot to look forward to. Seeing things from a bird's eye view. Profession, expertise, and talent. So you're about to become a master of decisions, a master of choices, a master of, you know, being able to do multiple things at once, or being able to perceive multiple outcomes and make the luck work for you. I like this energy. I really, really do. So let's go into this pain a little bit, because I feel like there is a root issue here. We have insecurity. All right. So this could be something to do with your root chakra. Like I said, with all this red, the root. So this is like your lower legs, your butt. So like from your butt, waist down to your lower legs, your feet. All right. I see you doing a lot of more grounding. Insecurity. You're about to conquer some type of insecurity of the way that you perceive experiences, the way that you perceive life lessons, and the way that you perceive the prediction of what's going to come from situations. It's like you start to focus more on renewing what you already have. Like, I don't have to keep running. I don't have to keep feeling like the grass is greener on the other side. I can water it here, and wherever I am, it will grow. So even if that means that you have to like let go of an old belief system or old narrative, you do it. This is definitely like your root chakra and your third eye chakra, your perception changing. Strong confirmations on that. I'm seeing you, whatever you're doing about like a lot of prayer, a lot of rituals, or whatever you're doing to drink, turn lemons into lemonade. This is dissipating. Yeah, I feel like this is like a healing or a reconciliation here. But I feel like it may be through family. You're getting the willpower to do what you want to do versus what you've been taught to do or conditioned to do. So the facade is in reverse. So someone's really like dropping the whatever mask that they put on, or how they used to do things. They're letting go of that old narrative. It's balanced. So there's a completion here. I really like it. Something is being like put to rest, put to bed. And you're being spiritually supported during this time, Taurus. To keep at it, to keep working on these insecurities or doubts that you may have in regards to whatever this is for you. This could be financial, you know what I'm saying? Some of you have had to like start and stop like a business, or start and stop like you lose a job and then you get a job. Constant upheaval. This is giving me the Fool card. You know what I'm saying? Constant upheaval. It's okay to take a break from like the hustle energy here and really focus on or zone in on how you got to this point, so you can recreate a new path, or a new path is being lit up for you. Yeah, so you're about to make a complete decision here. Then you have Door to Spirit, a lot to do with your money or abandonment. Okay. This is definitely like, Spirit is showing me that if you've been doing any type of prayer work on yourself, affirmations, it's working. It's really transmuting your, it's really transmuting and clearing out your subconscious from a lack state of mind to optimism and possibilities. As these changes come about, you're working with them. You're not running from them. You're working when you stop running from the things that you know you need to deal with in your subconscious, so you can become more conscious about it. So a lot of things are going to be made aware to you this week. From your childhood, your memories of your childhood, your past influences, your youth, okay? A lot of things is going to be made aware to you as far as like how you support, share, okay? How giving you are, what's the root issue here. And it's like you had to return back to like your inner child in order to figure out the best direction to go in. I'm also seeing you make time for your inner child, whether this is like coloring, playing outside, skip roping, okay, jumping jacks. These are all activities of the inner child. Next 7 days for Taurus. 9 of Wands. The Chariot. The King of Cups. The Page of Wands. All right, so we have a lot of guarded energy, okay, but overall hope is still here, okay? Hope is still here, okay? Optimism is still here. Okay, past influences of past lives could have been affecting this, or it will be affecting this. The overall energy is remain optimistic. I'm hearing that song. Be optimistic. Don't you be a grumpy when the world gets bumpy. Like, just smile. Okay, so there's this energy of like, just smile. Okay, don't let fear and resentment settle in. Focus on happiness. Focus on what you do want. So this week is very intentional. This week is about you focusing on what you do want. Someone may also struggle with rejection, or they fear rejection here. But this is about you focusing on what you do want. Okay, the life you do want to have. Because I feel like this has kept you a prisoner. You've been a prisoner to your own thoughts for long enough. But it's like you're being called forth with this Four of Cups to really, okay, like when you get bored, something about idle time is the devil's playground. So when you get bored, or when you get, irritated, or you feel rejected, you may tend to become a prisoner of your own mind. Or someone that you deal with may tend to do this. They may have periods of time where they become defensive. Because you have the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. There is some resistance here. Let's see what this resistance is about. Let's see what this resistance is about, Taurus. Because this defensiveness is really, is showing me like a really deep-seated insecurity. Spirit, what exactly is this resistance in regards to? Defensive energy. It has a lot to do with the things that you've been through in the past, okay? The resilience you had to have. You've come this far, so it's like you're protecting your ground, or you're standing your ground with something. You're very defensive. It's like you're very, sure of yourself. You're standing your ground in your position. Like, this is what I want. This is all I do know. All I know is this is what I want. I want this job. This is what I know. I want this relationship. This is what I know. I want to be here. But each 9 of Wands just shows just how, this is an uphill battle. The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. So you have been through a lot, but you also have a lot to gain from those experiences, from that pain. So we have blessings. Didn't I tell you that? Fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment. So based off of your past experiences, or the things of the past, it's like a blessing because it's an archive. Each wand represents an energetic cord or archive of things that you overcame. So when you start to believe that, you may not be possible or this would never work. I feel like you are constantly being reminded by your ancestors of the blessings that came from those experiences. A lot of times we want to look at our past experiences through the lens of I should have, could have, would have, or done this better or prevented this, right? I could have prevented an accident. I could have prevented destruction. I could have prevented X, Y, and Z. But I don't feel like you're meant to perceive it that way. What wants to change this week is your perception about your past experiences and how it has shaped you, but it has also given you so much great things now in this present moment. You have a lot to gain. All right. And it says cultivation, profit, conclusion. So a lot of this pain is going to yield you a lot of fruit. It's time for you to reap a lot of blessings from those experiences, a lot of profit from these experiences. And it's like your ancestors don't want you to squander, right? All the great things that are coming or have been coming towards you, all the good luck, just because of where you've been, right? Not letting where you've been prevent you to like make you stop trying or stop growing. So you have 7 and 5. So the divine is saying, look how much you've gained. Look how much you've received. Look how much blessings is here for you. Thumbs up here. Yes, you might have been knocked down. Yes, you might have been scraped up. Yes, you might have acquired scars. Yes, you may have been feeling as if you were once a victim of something, but you're not anymore. Damn sure not this week. Now it's time to write down your goals and go towards them. You know what I'm saying? Purpose, expectation, and destination. So they want you to use those experiences as resource, okay? As etheric resources, powerful wands that you get to propel yourself forward with. Chariot, you're supposed to let's look at that. Live and learn. Earth is a school. All your experiences is the school. And it says experiences, training, development. Chariot. You're about to take off or go somewhere. Here, what's this? Chariot? You're completing a lesson. All right, a burden. You're putting a burden down. But after you've put down this burden, I feel like Spirit wants you to remember the Ace of Wands begins again. That's the power that you have to initiate a goal. You know what I'm saying? So you look back on these memories with joy. You're like, oh, wow, I did that. You know what I'm saying? I can thrive. This is remembering as you reunite it's like as you reunite or you walk down memory lane, it's not meant to be like a nightmare. Okay? Sometimes memories or revisiting memories of the past is like it was once a nightmare, but this week I feel like you're getting over that nightmare or that fear. Like it's been taunting you for far too long. It stole your youth. Some of y'all are fighting some real demon and it's time. Okay? It's time to live. That's what I feel like here. Promise to move forward. Okay, so this is giving me exactly like you could be traveling or moving, okay, and putting firm dams. Okay, so dams are levees. Okay, making sure that you fill in the holes or you fill in the gaps of this reconciliation for some of you, because we do have a ring here, so there could be a proposal or a promise being made that you guys will learn and get over certain experiences together. Yeah, this is a 10. Responsible confirmation assurance. So you guys can rely on each other. Morality. I just see someone really like focusing on prayer and going to like a higher power or your higher self, spiritual, for guidance and really meditating on these decisions versus reacting. Conflict. So I do feel by the middle of the week we do have a conflict. This could be between two people, or this is two parts of yourself. So there is a conflict. This could be your higher self in conflict with your lower self. All right. This could be your inner child in conflict with who you're becoming. There's some quarrel, disruption, but it's like your commitment is being tested. How you persevere over these differences is testing your commitment, is testing your relationship, is testing your... Some of you, this is also conflict in the workplace because we do have money here. Financial constraints. This could be competition as well for somebody in the workplace. Clarify the Page of Wands, Spirit. Third wheel. What in the world is going on? We have libation. Some of you guys need to go to your altar, or you need to pour libations to protect your home. Because I do feel like there is like a third wheel, but I feel like for some of you, it's a spiritual third wheel. So you may need to consecrate your home or create a sacred space in your home with libations here with your ancestors. Because it says donation, pray, religion. Because someone doesn't know where they fit in. We have conflict in third wheel. And with the Page of Wands, this is saying that somebody is having telepathic thoughts, either projected towards someone to create conflict. The story that I'm seeing unfold here is there's someone from your past childhood, okay? There's someone from your past childhood or from a past life that still conflicts. This is like something is running rampant. You have enemy, distrust, flirtatiousness. So someone may be trying to telepathically connect with someone else, or you this week, and you may sense it, and I feel like you're going to block this energy. Mercy, charity, kindness. It's like they're crying out for you, or they're trying to pull on your energy while you're trying to move forward with your life. Some of you have a past life relationship, or a past life or a past childhood relationship. They're like jealous or envious of something. The Page of Wands is just really letting me know this feels like an inner child. For some of you, it's an inner child. Like there's this conflict in third wheel. Like someone, like for example, let's say that your inner child is feeling neglected or feeling like they have to compete with someone else that you may be trying to have a relationship with. Your inner child may be running amok or sabotaging things for you in your relationship because it doesn't want to share you. There's also an energy here where you may have made a promise to yourself in a past life that you would never be with somebody again, or you promised yourself this lifetime. There's something to do with a spell that you may have promised yourself or committed to yourself, and they feel like that promise, as long as you're dealing with this person or trying to be with them, that you're breaking the promise that y'all made lifetimes ago or when y'all were a child. This also feels like childhood friends making a pact to always stick together, but they go off and live their life. They go off and live their life, start a family, have their own life. But then this childhood friend feels like this promise belongs to them. So they're trying to disrupt your relationship or your finances, or like telepathically project their energy. And I feel like it's because you're doing okay without them. So you have someone very jealous because they feel like you're moving on with your life without them. And the Page of Wands is telepathy. This person wanted you to suffer. This energy wanted you to suffer for like abandoning them or leaving them alone or making them feel like the third wheel out. It's jealousy. So you have initiation here. It's time for you to like lay something to rest. This week you're like mastering yourself, or you're mastering how to lay something to rest. You're learning about the origin of something this week. And it's a part of some type of initiation. You know, like let's say, for example, for some of you, this could be a soul. This could be a deceased soul on the other side that feels like you are outgrowing them. For others of you, this is an inner child that feels like you are, they're struggling with feeling like it's not just the two of you anymore. For some of you, this could be your child struggling with the relationship or the reconciliation that you are experiencing with someone. You could have a child that's very, you know, upset about the relationship that you have with somebody. There's a child here. For some of you, this is a child. And energetically, they feel alone or the third wheel out. Like you guys don't talk anymore. So this week, I feel like if you start noticing that your child has certain bad behavior, they may be feeling like you are in a relationship and you don't really have time for them, you know. They feel very alone or the third wheel out. So it's time to get to the root of the issue, or initiate them or include them in the conversation. For those of you where you have a child, I feel like this week a child wants to be included in the relationship dynamic or in the decision. You guys may need to have a conversation with this child. Because I feel like they may do certain things to get your attention or act out to get your attention. And for others of you, like it's time to, you know, release those ashes, make a plant out of it. So that way, you know, those memories, all right? You can even, what am I seeing? I'm seeing someone like write a letter, plant it in the ground, and then like plant a seed over it so they could watch it grow more positively. That's also a symbolic ritual that I see here as well. Yeah, because someone feels very, very alone. Okay, and it's making like a lot of dark thoughts, overload. I have so much work to do. When they dream, they feel very alone. They may be feeling like weaker. Because we have dullness, disappointment, isolation, dis-ease, weakness, fragility. Someone feels obligated. All right, this may be fated to happen. So you may get a reading from someone that clarifies or confirms with you. You could be a reader. But someone wants you to like tuck them into bed. Okay. Tuck them into bed at night. Read them a story. They miss that. They miss when you used to do that. They miss when you used to have time for them. I am picking up a very strong message for those of you that are, you know, spiritual workers with fate here, that this week there's like, you could be doing a lot of this, you know what I'm saying, because it's a part of your purpose, right? You have a very forward way of thinking. But there is something about your relationship or your partnerships, not only romantically, but also with your children. They're having a lot of dark thoughts, okay? Feeling like they have a lot on their plate. You could feel like you have a lot on your a plate and you're doing a lot of these things on your own. But when they go to sleep, I feel like it's something about sweet dreams. This would make them very happy. They just want to sleep. If you're noticing that your child sleeps so much, or they want to escape. There's a child here that's doing escapism to escape their mental overload. They feel overwhelmed, and it's like it's messing with them mentally and emotionally. And it may start to manifest where they're going through temperature changes as well. Some of you this week may also have to do some spiritual work to like put that in your child's room, because they're like, because they're uncomfortable with their environment, they're like isolating themselves, going into closets, barricading themselves, so they can go somewhere else. It's like they're trying to go somewhere else. I'm also getting another message. If you've been experiencing like disruption of your dream, you may be concerned with what those dreams mean. I don't feel like it belongs to you. Some of you guys may have like a soul around you that's grieving, or this is your inner child. But it's time to like help that, you know, child go to the other side. This is very important. Like, write a prayer or pray at night with your children, or pray at night even in your relationships. It's something about praying and getting through this difficult season. This is something's being completed, and it has something to do. You could be doing like spiritual baths, cleansing rituals, cleansing your home and things like that to transmute these energies. Keep doing that, because I feel like that's bringing up the guk. You know what I'm saying? That's bringing up the guk, and you know, the more that you do that, it is going to resist. Okay, it is going to resist the change. It doesn't want to let go. For some of you, this could be like a spirit spouse or something to that degree, but it's really not a spirit spouse. It's really like a lost soul, or something demonic, something very low vibrational. But it's like this energy it disrupts your sleep or your relationships when you try to be with anybody else. I keep picking up that same thing here, but I am picking up third order souls as well. Yeah. So if you've been experiencing like unexpected illnesses or different things like that, and it's like, you know, I can't explain why we keep catching colds. I can't explain why certain things keep happening, or why someone is always so sad, crying, and you're trying to cheer them up. They're overworking themselves. There is an origin to this. They have some type of trauma. Some of you guys, you are breaking some type of curse or spell that may have been put over your womb. Or this could be blood ties, okay? Yeah, I feel like you may not have even been aware of it, or you were blind to it. You didn't see it. You didn't see it as something that was even a thing, but it may be the reason why someone gets frequent illnesses. Awkward, unknown vision problems. So someone's also having vision problems. I feel like they need glasses. Someone may need glasses this week. Someone's going to need to go to the doctor this week. This could be you. But I will tell you this. You're going to get to the root cause of all of this and to the source this week. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. This has a lot to do with care, Patreon, parenthood, support. You may get some support from like a life coach or someone, a mentor, or someone needs a mentor or a life coach. You have coaching, care, advice. You're going to get some type of advice and support from someone, and it's because they care. Something to do with family and pride. Whatever you've been hesitating on, you're going to get to the source of where this problem is coming from, unbeknownst to you. And you're going to be able to complete. You're going to be, it's like you see who's causing this stress, who's causing this mental and emotional anxiety. Why they're having lack of sleep, pressure, headaches, all these different things. They need some emotional support. Yeah, they feel trapped. Someone's being tricked. Someone is being tricked here. Someone's being tricked out of money, or someone's being tricked to do something, and it's like a trick to trap them. We have vow, homeless, trap. Someone or something wants you to feed it, and you're not feeding it. You're not feeding the thoughts or your commitment or whatever promise, and they're feeling abandoned or alienated because you're no longer committing to the trap. Okay, like I said, this could be person, place, or thing, or it. But again, we end this reading off with luck. You conquer and you slay something, and you get to the bottom of it, the source of it. And it has a lot to do with your commitment. The way that you worship or you process these emotions or these feelings. But something's going to fail. Something's going to fail. And there's some type of vow, ritual, practice here. It literally says wish, hope, worship, prayer, okay, church, whatever it is that you do. And it's going to like trap whatever this energy is that is disrupting your peace, trying to make you stressed, giving you headache, making you have a hard time sleeping, messing with your kids. There's something you're finna do, and you're gonna be very lucky. You're gonna get some type of advice from a coach or another spiritualist, and they're gonna help you. Yeah, because we keep talking about prayer. You could have been dealing with someone that didn't want to leave or did not want to like you to outgrow them. This could be a parent, grandparent, someone that had expectations over you. But again, there's some type of trap that you're about to be set free from. Because it's like you start off real strong, like the first couple of days. You know, by Tuesday, there's some unexpected conflict coming about. And it's like you're going to need to go like maybe to the doctor, or you're going to need to check someone's temperature. Someone is not seeing that this is they may have been blind to it, or they didn't know that someone may have not known that something was as bad as it was. They couldn't see it. But you got luck twice, so you're about to make new memories. Once this is complete, you got the Ace of Cups. Somebody is mad. And they are ready to... Someone working on you, Taurus. Someone is working on somebody. It could be an angry parent or someone angry from your past. Memory book. You got memory book and fury. Okay, someone's like... They're on offense. They're attacking somebody. They have a manic behavior. So if you feel like at times you may get real manic, or someone gets really manic and it's a reminder of the past, and I feel like you may not have been noticing it. Maybe because you wanted something from the past. Someone's being an introvert, but it's extra. Spirit, clarify this blind energy here. Fury. Someone is really can't see. You know. Someone is not seeing a side of somebody. Or they don't want to see a side of somebody. Someone's raging up. All right, like I said, someone's raging up. They feel hurt. They feel pain. They're raging up. That's what I just keep hearing. What exactly are they raging up? I'm also getting this energy like you may notice a loud outburst, okay, with this decision. All right, somebody may like snap like on somebody. Like we should have done this when we had the time. Looking back on the situation, we let it get out of hand, out of sight, out of mind. And it's going to make someone snap. 3 of Pentacles. And there's some type of breakup. You may have to go like to the hospital or get some type of help, or there's some type of argument at a hospital and someone's like, you didn't see this happening. Someone's reaching a breaking point here. 7 of Wands. Like taking a trip, like someone's reaching a breaking point. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to cause somebody to push someone out or not deal with them anymore. They're like, I'm better off by myself. And it has something to do with the past event and like the 3 of Swords. Someone does something. They could go out, reach out to somebody. Someone repeats some type of cycle here. They made a choice. Or they make a choice. 5 of Pentacles because they felt alone or loneliness or the third wheel out. And they do something out of like snap judgment or say something. And it brings up some type of... Someone also could like, this could also be a child like having a moment like or like it's like this could also be a child like saying you should have done this or You act, they may be like telling you like very furiously, like you act like this is not an issue. You do this all the time. And you don't even realize this about yourself. There's some type of Two of Wands, and you're going to remember this day, Sunday. Something that you were refusing to see. Something blows up. And it has something to do with illness, disease, fatigue, weakness. This is a test. This is a test here coming up, Taurus. You're being tested this week. Soul searching. How you handle pain, how you handle loneliness, how you handle absence, how you handle situations of depression, separation, heartbreak, how you handle this, how you get upset, how you process grief. That is coming to a test this week. It can either make or break a situation here. Either hold on to it or let go of it. So you could either hold on to the pain or release it. But pretending like it's not there is not going to help. It's only going to fester. So you're being tested this week. The Ace of Cups. And it's like, clarify the Seven of Wands. The Ace of Wands. You have the power to do something. Your higher self. It's because you have the power. You're being tested this week because you have the power to recreate something. You have the power to break some type of spell. You have the power to end some type of karmic experience, lesson. But you have to believe that you have the power. You have to have the strength. Otherwise, it will consume you. Not resolving these emotions and refusing to see that they do exist will create issues, and it will bring another side out of you out. So I do feel like spiritually you are being provoked. And your commitment is being tested this week. I do feel like it's meant to render a reward for you. Binded, obstruction, contract. Yeah, you're breaking a contract. A lesson, an experience. Break a contract. That's what I keep hearing your higher self saying. Break some type of contract. What is this contract? Oh, see the truth. Seeing the truth for what it is before it does damage. Seeing it for what it is before it does damage. That's all I keep saying. Seeing something for what it is before it does damage. The Hermit. Your commitment to your spiritual journey is being tested. Eight of Wands, yeah. To stay in alignment on your path. Okay, something about staying in alignment on your path and not being delayed or detoured on your path. Okay, I'm hearing making reckless decisions. There's some type of gift that you're meant to have. All right. Some type of eternal love. So what exactly is this karmic contract? The Six of Pentacles. What exactly is this karmic contract? Imagination. It's the inner child. Variety, fantasy, mind. This contract is your inner child. Something about your inner child is lost, and you need your inner child. You need to connect with your inner child. All right. Someone could also be missing a dog, or you need to help someone grieve through a very dark period. This could be happening to your child. Maybe they need a pet, or they need some toys, or they need to play, because I feel like something is exploiting them. All right. Someone at school could be being bullied and they're not telling you, or they feel trapped to a situation. They could have an older sibling that's bullying them. But you're going to receive some type of good news. But there's something about bully and robbery. Okay. This could be through television. They could be really saying things to your child online, social media, bullying. I am picking that up as well. Somebody has been having their it's like hurt people. Like someone has been having their, their joy snatched from them. Like saying things to them, trying to deliberately create havoc and make them feel just as lonely as them. This could be siblings doing this. This could happen to you when you were a child. This could be your children doing this to one another. But it's like, it's not like them to behave this way. Something is meant to be a blessing, but they're acting a certain type of way. And I feel like it could just be, there's an origin to this. It goes way back to your childhood. That was something that was passed down. Okay, constantly breaking the spirit at a young age. Something about, and it being like a mental health thing that continues to perpetuate a cycle of fear, lack, doubt. It stunts growth here, and it's like it's poking at you, Taurus. All right, this could happen when your child goes to visit their other parent or in-laws, but they do this deliberately to affect you, or there's some type of mischievous fucking spirit entity roaming around. It's fucking taunting your children or your home or your mind, and vice versa. All right, if you are having any thoughts of illness, definitely seek financial help. There is always a hotline for assistance if you are having any disruptive thoughts that may be conflicting you in a way where you may need more therapy or family therapy. I will post a hotline number in the description box down below. So if you need someone that you can talk to, that's the best way that I could give. Being that I am not a licensed professional, but I am seeing there is a need for counseling, therapy. All right, especially if you are going through ebbs and flows of relationships, reconciliations, or the absence of either or parent, or you have these relationship concerns from prior lifetimes, or your childhood may be still affecting you in your adult years. So as always, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey, and you have a blessed week, Taurus. Bye.